Good evening, everybody. Welcome to AFR Wildcard Wednesday for May 22nd, 2019. I'm your host, Steve Tower. Thanks for joining us for what should be another exciting show. We're very happy to be featuring Legends of Boxing again on our channel. Using the heavyweight division, we will have our reigning AFR champion, Iron Mike Tyson. He is going to be taking on what should be his toughest challenge so far. He'll be taking on Rocky Marciano, hometown favorite here in Massachusetts. But Iron Mike will be favored for sure. But this should be a really interesting match to see if it's going to last all 15 rounds or if one of them is going to be able to knock the other down. Rocky Marciano does have a special boutique rating, and that the first time he is knocked down, he does not lose willpower or chin rating. So we'll see, or willpower, yeah, or chin. Okay. So see what happens. If he does get knocked down early, at least he won't suffer like anyone else would. But I don't know. This should be interesting. I have no idea what to expect from this. I think that either boxer could knock down the other within the first 5 rounds. And if not, then maybe we're going to go into the later rounds. If it does start going the distance, I think that Rocky Marciano will have the advantage as he has the endurance advantage over Tyson. But anything can happen once the bell rings. So let's head on down to ringside and get this title fight underway. All right, so here we are. Always a wonderful night for boxing here on AFR. Thank you for joining us here. Let's head on down to ringside. For the call in the red corner is going to be our defending champion, Iron Mike Tyson. His control for this match, his base control rating is going to be 9. And in the blue corner is going to be Rocky Marciano. Someone in the comments noted I gave him the wrong nickname. He is the Brockton Blockbuster, not the Brockton Bomber. So I apologize to boxing historians. Thanks for pointing that out. And his base control is going to be 10. However, he is going to be starting in pressure mode. So as this for the first round here, both of their control numbers are going to be 8. If this is your first time watching a show with Legends of Boxing, first off, welcome aboard. Should be an exciting match to see. The control numbers, each boxer has a base control number against, depending on what type of boxer they are going. Both of these boxers are power punchers. So you take what their base control is. It's a 10 for Tyson and a 9 for Marciano, and then you go to the matchup chart, and that will tell you what their control target number is. So a 9 against a, 9 against a 10 gives us 10 for Tyson, 9 for Marciano, and let's see, do I have that right? Yeah. All right. So, and then with the differences of what mode they're using, it'll change what that is. So there we go. So what's going to happen, we'll roll the 20-sided dice first for each segment, and then see if they beat their control target number, if equal to or higher than it. And if it is, they have the potential to be in control, and then we'll roll off on their mode chart to see what kind of punch they score. The D6 will determine if it's a defended punch or not. So each of the boxers has a defense rating. Tyson has a defense rating of 3. Marciano has a defense rating of 1. So we'll roll the D6 and see if it's above their defense rating. Then that means that it's not defended, and we'll roll on the scoring punch side, but if it is equal to or lower than their defense rating, it'll be on the defended side. And on the defended side, that's where you possibly get some counter punches, where the boxer gets to go right back and attack on his opponent's mode card, an undefended punch. So we'll get to the other things as they happen, but for now, sit back and relax. It is time for 15 rounds of heavyweight boxing. So here we go. Bell rings. Tyson defending his title against Rocky Marciano. Let's see what happens. All right, so the opening segment, Tyson rolls a 3, which is below his control target number. And Marciano rolls an 11, That is above, so Marciano is going to control. The D6 is a 4, so that is above Tyson's defensive 3. So that means we're going to roll over here, but it'll be on the defended side. So an 88 is going to be a 1-point combination for Marciano. That's how this match will open up. All right, so here we go. So now we've rolled, and they've both beaten their control target number. So now what we do is we see who beat it by the most, and in this case, Tyson did because he rolled higher. Both of their control target numbers is 8 for this round. All right, so it's going to be Tyson, and it will be a scoring punch because Marciano only has a defense of 1. All right, so we will roll over here. And we get a 70. All right, so 70. And oh boy, so that is going to be a potential knockdown punch right away. All right, so Tyson, so these results, anyone that's in black, means that it's a potential knockdown punch. What you're going to do is you're going to look at the power number. And in this case, it's a 5 on here. Compare that to the boxers, and Tyson's power rating is a 10. So his power defeats, or is higher than that. So that means he has a chance at a knockdown. So we will go over here to the knockdown check versus chin rating. Marciano's chin is a 9, and we'll roll the 2 D10s together. And we're going to be looking in the 9 column. So let's see, we get a 27. So that is going to be a 3-point punch. All right, so potentially could have been a knockdown, and on but it's just a 3-point punch. So on a 3-point punch, the boxer that landed it, he is automatically in control for the next segment. So we will just roll the defense, and it is going to be another scoring punch for Tyson. This time we get an 85. He'll get a 1-point hook. All right, so Tyson doing some damage early here. So this will be, let's see, it's going to be Marciano in control, and it will be a scoring punch. Tyson's defense of 3. He doesn't beat that with a 5. So let's see, 19. So 1-point hook from Rock. Going to the next segment. We're at the minute 20 mark here. All right, so here we go. So this is going to be Marciano again in control, and it will be a scoring punch. This time we get a 45, 1-point combination. All right, so Marciano landing, but nothing big so far. Marciano in control, and this time it's going to be defended as we rolled under Tyson's control, or Tyson's defense rather. So 67, oh, so it's going to be 0 points. Tyson dodges out of the way. Let's see, next, it's going to be Marciano in control again. This time it will be a scoring punch, though. Let's see, 53. So Marciano with a double jab, 2 points. In the 2:20-minute mark. Let's see, this time it's going to be Tyson in control. Scoring punch for the champion. And he'll hit a 2-point cross. And now our final segment of round number 1. All right, so neither boxer beat their control target number, so that means that we are going to go to the split action chart. So we'll look to see what modes they're using. Tyson is using inside, and Marciano is using pressure, so that is going to be under the brawl section. So roll the 2 D10s, we get a 34. Look under brawl here, and that tells us it's a clinch. And the referee separates them, so nothing happens in that last segment. Bell rings, and we are at the end of round number 1. All right, so let's see. For scoring punches, Tyson got 3, 4, 5, 6, and Marciano got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we'll talk about TKO points now. So here we see on this chart here, so each boxer has a TKO rating. Marciano has a TKO rating of 11. Tyson has a TKO rating of 8. And what that means is that's the amount of damage they can sustain during the bout before the referee will start thinking about calling the match on a technical knockout. And how you earn TKO points is at the end of the round, you total up the punch points. and Tyson got 6, so that translates to 1 TKO point. So Marciano gets his first one, but Marciano only landed 5 punch points, so he did not break the threshold. So no TKO points on Tyson. The other thing that TKO points do is they add to the endurance loss for the boxer. So we'll figure the endurance first, and then we'll go to the scoring. So Marciano was using the pressure mode, and here we see up top here it says that the endurance cost is 4, and then he will lose an additional point for that TKO. So his endurance will drop from 33 down to 29. And Tyson used the inside mode, and his endurance cost was 3, so he will go from 22 down to 19. All right, now let's see how the judges scored this match right here in the middle. So Tyson won the round by 1 boxing point, by 1 punch point. Roll a d20 for him, and we get a 2. Oh boy, so judge number 1 is going to call it an even round, 10-10. But Judge 2 and 3 are going to actually give the round to Marciano, so they will both score at 10-9 for the challenger. Ooh, maybe we've got a couple referees or a couple judges from Massachusetts in there. So, all right, so we will go to the next round. For the modes, if a boxer won a round and not the judges ruling, but if they got more punch points, they will stay with the same mode. So Tyson is going to stay on inside, which means his control target number will stay at 8. Everything else will stay the same. For Marciano, because he lost by punch points, he potentially might change. So we just roll a d20, look at his card, and 20 is the pressure, so he will also stay with his initial one, so his control target number will be 8. All right, let's go to round number 2, see what happens. Let's see, a question about, no, Tyson does not have ear biting on his cards. So the way that Gary made these cards is they represent the boxers in their prime. So you could think of this would be like mid to late 80s Tyson before he kind of fell to the dark side and it kind of ruined his career. I have mixed feelings about Tyson because as a child of the 80s, between him and Earl Campbell, they were people that I just thought were invincible, and so to see Tyson kind of go down the way he did, it was too bad. But no, so this is prime Mike Tyson. Think Mike Tyson beating Sphinx. So no ear biting on his card. All right, so here we go, round number 2. Let's see what happens. It's going to start with Marciano in control, but this will be a defended punch. And, oh, that would have been a potential knockdown, but instead, because it was defended, it'll just be a 1-point uppercut. Next segment, it's going to be Marciano in control again, but Tyson defending. Oh, it would have been another potential knockdown punch. This time it'll be just a straight jab from the Rock. Let's see. Now it's going to be Tyson in control, and it will be a scoring punch. 35. Let's see. Oh, so now we have a potential cut. So it's going to be a 1-point hook from Tyson. All right, so anytime a result is outlined in red, that means we have a potential cut. So we'll go over here to the will and cut checks. This will just be on a D20. Marciano's cut rating is 4, so that's what column we will be looking in, and they need to roll the number here or above to avoid getting a cut. So Marciano has an 11. Oh, and he gets a 20. All right, so no cuts there. Match continues. Tyson in control. It's going to be a scoring punch. 25. 1 point short cross. So round is even so far. Each boxer 2 scoring punches. This will be Marciano in control, and it will be a scoring punch. A 7, a 1-point hook. Who's going to land the first big punch of the match here? Marciano controls, defended though, 55. So that's going to be a 1-point jab. Let's see, Marciano controls. This time it's going to be a scoring punch. Just a 1-point hook. Marciano trying to play the long game here, trying to wear down Tyson. Let's see. This is going to be Marciano controlling a scoring punch. 1-point combination. And the last segment of round 2. Marciano controls. This will be a scoring punch. And, oh, it's going to be a potential knockdown. So they both have a power of 10. This one needed a 8 or better. All right, so we will go to the chin chart. Let's see. So Tyson has a chin rating of 6. Let's see. We get a 64. That's going to be a 3-point punch. Oh, so Marciano would have got control in the next segment, but the bell rings, and that will be the end of the round. So Tyson perhaps saved by the bell there. Marciano just getting warmed up. All right, let's see. Scoring punches. Tyson only had 2. And the Brockton blockbuster, let's see, he got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, so he almost got 2 TKO points. The next threshold is 10 punch points to get 2 TKO points, but he only had 9. But Tyson will get his first TKO point. None for Marciano, as Tyson only had 2. So for endurance, again, Tyson, he'll lose 3 for the mode that he was in, and then 1 for the TKO point. So he is going to be down to 15. And Marciano is going to lose 4 for the mode that he was using. So he will be down to 24. All right. Let's see what the judges thought of that round. So Marciano won by 7 punch points. So in that case, there'll actually be no roll when it's between 6 and 11. All 3 judges rule it in favor of the boxer with the most points. I use the 10-point must system, so all 3 judges will call it 10-9 for Marciano. All right, let's see if Tyson is going to change what mode he's in. We got a 9, and no, he is going to stay inside. Marciano will stay with pressure because he won that round. All right, so again, both boxers in that same mode, both control numbers at 8, and we're ready for round number 3. All right, hope everyone's having a great night. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me just catch up on the comments here. Let's see. Oh, a computer simulation for Marciano and Ali. Let's see. One had Marciano winning by knockout in the 13th, and one had Ali. Yeah, Marciano, Ali would definitely, if they could ever hop in a time machine and get those two. But I have to say, a prime Mike Tyson against anybody, I don't know. He was just so fast, so strong, and was a really good defender. He, was able to move around the ring. So, but I guess we'll never know. But that's why we have games like Legends of Boxing, so we can find out for ourselves. So, all right, here we go. Round number 3. So Marciano in control early so far, but Tyson has not yet put together a string of punches. Maybe this is where he'll start. Let's see. So this is going to be Tyson in control. A scoring punch. 77. That's going to be a 2 points. A double hook. Tyson comes out firing here in the 3rd. Marciano going to be in control, but it will be defended. So there we go. Tyson bobs and weaves out of the way. No punch connects. Tyson in control, scoring punch, 64. That's going to be a potential cut. Oh, let's see. Oh, and it is going to be a cut. He needed an 11, and he rolled a 10. So we'll go over here to the cut chart. We will roll 2 D10s, and we got a 61. So it's a minor cut above the left eye. So Marciano gets 1 cut point on his left eye. The way the cut points work, we have this handy-dandy cheat sheet here that comes with the game. Let's see. Where are the... Oh, this lists the foul points. Oh, the cut points are in the book. Sorry. Oh, I really thought that the cut points were on here. All right, but anyways, so each boxer has, now I want to say that it's 5. Oh, I really thought that the cut points were on that cheat sheet. Here we go. We'll have a quick little, because I haven't had somebody lose a fight because of a cut yet. All right. So it's going to be in the TKOs. Let's see. TKO on cuts. Yeah, there we go. So a fight will be stopped when there's 5 cut points accrued in one of the 3 categories. So there's left eye, right eye, or other. Or if he has 9 cut points overall. All right. So nothing to worry about right now, but perhaps his trainers will be worried about that in the corner. So Marciano with a slight cut above his eye. What was left eye? Let's see. Next segment, Marciano in control. It will be a scoring punch. We get an 80, another potential knockdown. Oh boy. Let's see. So again, Tyson's chin rating is 6. And we get a 54. So that's going to be a 3-point punch from the challenger. So again, a 3-point punch. The boxer just automatically controls the next segment, but we still do roll defense. Oh, and that's going to be a scoring punch. Let's see, 37, a 1-point cross. All right, so back to regular action. Tyson controls. It's going to be a scoring punch. 44. Body head combo from the champion. Let's see. Tyson in control again. Scoring punch. A potential knockdown. All right, so Marciano's chin is a 9. Oh, and that's 77. That's just going to be a 2-point punch. Wow. Could have been something big there, but nothing doing. Just a nice solid punch, but no benefit in this next segment. Tyson controls again, scoring punch. Let's see, 82, a 1-point hook. And the last segment of the round here, it is going to be Marciano in control, a scoring punch. 79, a 1-point hook. And there's the bell. All right, let's see. Tyson got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that'll be another TKO point on Marciano. And Marciano got 3, 4, 5. Ooh, so no TKO points on Tyson. So endurance, Marciano will go down 5, so he will be down to 19, and Tyson is down to 12. Let's see what the judges thought. The difference was 3, so we'll be in this column here. And we get a 5, so let's see. So it's going to be judge 1 and 3. Rule in favor of Tyson, but judge number 2 gives the round to Marciano. All right, so round number 4 coming up. Tyson's going to stay inside. That seems to be working. Let's see if Marciano's corner has him change tactics, and indeed, he is going to change to inside. All right, so both boxers moving inside for round number 4. Let's see what happens here. Who's going to get the first knockdown? Nobody's had a knockdown yet. Each have had a chance. Let's see. Actually, so now Marciano's control target number is going to be a 9. He will go down to a 9 because his control target number is only down by 1 now. All right. Here we go. So Tyson's going to control, scoring punch. 55, so 1-point jab from the champion. Who's going to get the first big string of punches here? All right, so here's one they both control, but Tyson by a lot more. And it will be a scoring punch. 34, 1 point and a potential cut. But no, Marciano. His face holds up. All right, so this is going to be Marciano in control, but it will be defended. 47. So it's ducked and then countered. So now Tyson gets to fire back, and it will be on the scoring punch side. Let's see, a 1-point short cross. Nice counter from the champion. Is he starting to feel it? Tyson in control, scoring punch. 20 potential knockdown. Oh boy, here we go. All right, so again, Marciano's chin is a 9. And no, that's going to be a 2-point punch. He is fighting tough. Let's see. Tyson in control. Scoring punch. 29. That's going to be a 1-point combination. Big round for Tyson so far. Let's see. This is going to be Marciano in control, but it will be defended. 38. Oh, so he gets a punch through, but Tyson deflects it. No points. All right, we're at the 2-minute mark of round number 4. Tyson controls. It's going to be a scoring punch. 2-point uppercut. Big uppercut from the champion. Uh-oh. Let's see. Marciano in control. This will be a scoring punch. Ooh, double zeros. Potential knockdown. Let's see. Tyson's chin rating is a 6. Let's see. We got a 10, and indeed it is. There we go. Down goes Tyson. Uh-oh. All right, so when a boxer gets knocked down, now we're going to check their willpower. So Tyson has an 8, and so it's right up here. So we're going to roll a d20, actually. All right, so Tyson needs to roll a 2 or better. So if we get a 1, the match is over. Anything else, he will stand up. And it's a 1. Oh, my God. Well, there we go. Tyson does not answer the count. Wow. Marciano catches him with a nice straight punch here at the 2:20-minute mark of round number 4, and Tyson cannot get up. Wow. And Tyson was having a fantastic round, but wow. The Brockton blockbuster comes through, and there we go. We have a brand new champion with a knockout at 2:20 in round number 4. Rocky Marciano. There we go. I just got done saying, and I was almost ready to start going into the spiel about what happens when a boxer stands up after getting knocked down, but that's something that we'll have to find out some other time. But for now, we have a brand new champion, the new AFR Heavyweight Champion, Rocky Marciano. All right, so Brockton's own has taken the title. Wow, that is awesome. All right, so that's our show for tonight. I was anticipating this to be a longer fight, but when you have two boxers with a 10 rating for their power, and pretty much any time you roll, or actually any time you roll on one of those black columns, you're gonna get a knockdown chance. So there we go. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. And if you have not had a chance yet to check out this game, I've done a couple other videos on this, so please check those out. There's a link down below to the website, Stone Mountain Press. The game is out right now. You can pick it up. There's already a heavyweight expansion set out that adds 75 new heavyweight boxers, and there is a middleweights expansion that is due out very soon, probably within the next couple of weeks. So plenty of boxers to add to your tabletop, no matter which weight class is your favorite. So there we go. So next up, I think we're gonna have to have that dream matchup of Marciano versus Ali. Ali will be our #1 contender. So probably middle of next month we'll do another bout with Legends of Boxing, and we'll have Marciano versus Ali. But for now, we're celebrating here in Massachusetts as Rocky Marciano is the new AFR Heavyweight Champion. All right, guys, that is all for now. Thanks again for tuning in. Until next time, get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.